Good morning, Leo. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm going to be doing a twin flame reading. If this resonates, please like, share, and subscribe. If it doesn't, toss it out and wait for the next one. If you do subscribe, please reach out to me, and then I can offer you a free reading to say thank you. Start off with the angels and see what they have to say about this connection, about the person that you are dealing with. Don't really have much to say. Let's see. One card, please. There we go. You got the High Priestess. Powerful psychic insights, reflection, and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. All right. Just going to lay out the cards and then we'll go from there. Okay. Okay, so what I'm getting on your end, what you really want out of this union, there's the King of Cups. You want this to work. You want this to be the end of the cycle. You want this energy to, this union, sorry, to flourish and be full of love. And you want it to happen real quick. You don't really want to wait for it. In the what you're not seeing clearly, the Sun card came out, and so did the Four of Cups. So I'm thinking, or you're looking at what's right in front of you and not any outside factors, maybe how it's influencing other people. Maybe you're just seeing all the sunshine, the happiness, and the fun stuff. And maybe there's some underlying factors that need to be taken into consideration. Maybe there's still lessons that need to be learned. What would your life be if you guys got together? And we got the Nine of Wands. which is coming close to an end of a cycle. I feel like there's a lot more that needs to be done in order for this union to work. Because the overall energy is the Five of Pentacles. And that's, you know, being left out in the cold. Again, not seeing everything that's around you, just looking at the situation and focused on that and not seeing everything outside and what else is going on around you. How this person really feels is the King of Wands. Again, the same thing that you do. Or something, you know, similar. You guys want to come to an end of a cycle so you can start a new, fresh cycle. And the outcome of this connection is the Hierophant. So that speaks of balance, patience. You know, it's a great card, I think. Logical, but all coming from a loving place. And but there is something going on in the background that needs to be fixed first. All right, let's clarify. So we got the Two of Wands there. So I don't know if there's two people that you're looking at, or there's a choice of some sort. Maybe you have to pick from, you know, one from the other. This union over other relationships in your life, or other, like maybe you have to move for this person, or change jobs. And the Strength card came out too. And there's changes. Let's keep going. Let's see what that's about. What is the Sun about? Yeah, there's work to be done to get to that. So the Four of Cups is being clarified with the Four of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles clarified the Star, or the Sun. Sorry, the Sun. I think you're holding on to something. Maybe you don't truly trust this connection just yet. And maybe you're holding on to your heart, or you're holding on tight to something because you're not ready to give it all. But you're not going to get it all unless you give. And you open yourself up. Maybe that's what it is you have some inner work that you need to take care of. So, what would my life be like if we got together and we had what would your life, be like if you guys got together? We got the Nine of Wands, and it was clarified with the Hermit and the Princess of Cups. I think it would be, I see a very good outcome, like in that connection. There's give and take, there's taking time outs and then also being together. But in order to take time outs and breaks from each other, there needs to be trust. And you're not going to be able to trust unless you give the trust and you quit holding on to what it is. And I think that's what that is then, is the trust. You're not ready to trust the connection or trust the person. But you have to take that risk. So the energy surrounding this read, this connection, got the Princess of Wands and the Prince of Wands. And I'm feeling like that's communication. So you don't feel like you're left out in the cold. Communication, honest, trust. But I really feel like it's communication, because all that other stuff comes with the communication after having that communication. So the King of Wands was clarified with the Seven of Swords. That makes me wonder, what is this about? They flipped right in there. Okay. So we got the Seven of Swords and the Four of Wands flipped over and the Magician flipped over. And this is in the energy of how this person truly feels about you. Something needs to come to an end. There was deception or something that just wasn't, somebody wasn't being completely honest, and maybe that's why you're having issues with trust. But that's coming to an end. This dishonesty because of the communication that's coming in. That's coming to an end. And if you guys can learn to communicate clearly and state your wants, your needs, what you want in the future, more than just what you want from that person, but what are your dreams, your goals? Then you guys can manifest this Hierophant outcome. You guys can manifest that. But it has to come from this communication. This communication is very important here. It's the Hierophant and the outcome. Oh, way too many. And one did. There we go. So when the Hanged Man came out for the Hierophant, let's see if there's anything else. What's this about? Okay, so the Hierophant is being clarified. First was the Hangman, then the Ten of Swords, and then the Devil. And the Devil speaks to our shadow side, our secrets, our self-sabotaging. And the Ten of Swords, you know, an ending. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. And again, I really feel like this has to do with communication. I really do. I know it's you know, a lot of the connection when a twin flame is so, you rely on that connection sometimes and you don't speak your truths. And I feel like you really need to speak your truths. You really need to be honest to have this connection flourish and work out the way you guys both want it to. You both want it, but there's work involved. It's not gonna just happen. You guys have to communicate. Speak your truths. Let's see what the angels have to say, or the fairies, sorry. Any advice? Encouragement for Leo regarding their person and this connection. Okay. The first card that came out was Awakening, which again is the Hanged Man. Change the way you're looking at the situation. Embrace your uniqueness. A temporary pause in the action. So maybe that's what you two need to do, is take a break and figure out that shadow side. Figure out, open yourselves up. Learn how to open yourselves up so that you can trust each other and have that communication, that healthy communication. And the Empress. So when you're done doing that, time to take action. The power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. And then the Seven of Autumn came out. Have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. A prudent investment of time or money. And I feel like it's almost like you guys communicate for a little bit and then you think about it. And then you communicate. And maybe that's what you need to do, is just to keep moving towards a great outcome. Is, like I said earlier, you know, the Hermit and the Princess of Cups, this back and forth, back and forth. We need to give each other time to digest new information, new communication, especially if we're speaking our truths. Well, I hope this helped, and thank you very much, and take care.